All right. Let's see. I think it is live right now. All right. Great. So, here we are. I think I made like one quest or two or something. But the biggest thing that I did was I made sure to level up Sage to level 80 as well as level up Reaper to level 80 to just make sure that I have every single job at 80 going into the expansion. Already, it just seems like I have a thing for the maiming classes because Reaper and Dragoon both feels so satisfying. So fucking satisfying to play as. And I mean, they look cool as shit. I mean, let's come on here. But yeah, and I am just generally the biggest of fan. The biggest of fans of, I don't know what to call it. Being a class that have flying things behind them. I don't know. It looks cool as heck. And yeah, I've really enjoyed playing both classes. We'll probably still keep on playing with Dragoon throughout the MSQ. But, you know. Let's see. I'm also going to do this. Done. There we go. All right. That should be pretty much it. All right. So, what I'm currently doing is I'm just checking to see if there's any ether currents, but I don't think so on this part of the map that I am in currently, that I have access to, I should say. I think I've gotten them all. The rest is pointing east, yeah, and I can't go east. I've tried jumping down, but it will not let me. So, we'll see about that. I'm just going to discover all pieces of the map. So, I have everything uncovered that I can uncover. I'm assuming this part of the map will be unlocked later down the line in the MSQ or something. Ooh, what is this? A little, not so little tent. Okay. No etherite or anything. What the fuck is that? A walrus. It sounds both like the English word walrus and the Swedish word walrus. Dude, they look cool as shit though. What the fuck? They're cool as hell. Damn. Alright, alright. I'm a big fan. Well, don't mind me. I mean it. Please don't mind me. I just want to discover this little piece of land. Let's see. Alright. I might as well TP because there's nothing left to... Unless... No. It all points to the eastern side of the map right now, and I can't go there at all. I could probably maybe uncover that part. Man, I don't want to swim my ass all the way over there. I'll get there when I have flying. Watch it be like the last ether current over there, and I will cry. But fuck it. Zelin, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're that little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. You're right. It wasn't much. Though I got no reward. What do you mean? Motherfucker. Little does Nidana know that she's about to send you on another errand. I never would have expected that. Another errand? What? In my MMO? If you will excuse me, I shall return to my work on the talisman. Ah, you are both back. Excellent. Alright, it's the kid. I have a message for you, Mistress Nidana. It would seem the stores of Giant's Gall are running low. Giant's Gall? What? But when last I looked, there was still plenty. I suspect that was before Urion J told everyone about their tempering cure, and Destinian shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see. Well, if it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain, but we will need to replenish our stores. I should be happy to tend to this if you like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good conscience send you out there alone while kidnappers are at large. Yeah, that seems risky. Selin, loath though I am to press another task on you so soon, might I ask you to fetch the Giant's Gall? In case you're not familiar, alright, Giant's Gall is a type of ore. Yeah, I would not have expected that. Okay, found on the island. Owing to its hardness and ethereal conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all. The quarry where it is found, aptly named Giant's Gall Grounds, isn't far away, so it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose on you once more? Yes. Yes, the point to chest. Me do task! Thank you. Upon arriving at the grounds, please seek out a man named Zainua. He will furnish you with the ore. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. Alright. May we borrow a pair of Hamsa, Mr. Ndana? By all means, do try to be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training. I will bring the Hamsa to the entrance. Meet me there when you're ready. Is that a form of mount? Almost spilled my tea all over myself. Jesus. Those would have been some nice burn. Some nice burns. Alchemist or dancer? Could this be an ether current quest? If so, that take top priority. Wait, where the fuck are they? I need to gain ground somehow. Where? That seems like the wrong way, doesn't it? There we go. There we go. I don't... What? Wait, am I high? How did I... I don't know how I missed that, but alright. Ether current, hell yeah. Do you have a moment, adventurer? One of my colleagues has gone missing. She said she was going to Kajaya's footsteps to get a bit of exercise, but she hasn't come back. I'd go search for her, but it's almost time for a shift change, and I can't very well leave the kiln to operate itself. Could you find her and fetch her for me? Point to chest, Unga Bunga me, yes? There we go. I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. She was out the last time you were by, and she was devastated that she missed out on the chance to meet one of the students of foundation. All right, dude. Don't you mention it twice. I'll be right on it. Was that the gate that I was at? No, that's not the gate. The gate was up there. So this is the place we were in the previous MSQ quest, I think. Alright. I mean, the ether current quests are usually very basic and simple, so it shouldn't be any issue. But I want to take... I always try to take them, like, with highest priority, because god damn, dude, to get flying as early as possible is just so fucking good. Ooh, that's some good tea. I just stocked up recently on a bunch of different tea blends. Tea flavors. And I'm basically putting honey in every single cup that I'm making, and it's just the best. Alright, let's see, a black-haired here. What do you mean? I need to get back to work? Oh, have I really been out that long? I should really go, but I was hoping to get a better look at the stage before I left. I'm sure you're busy, but could you assist me for a moment? Yeah, thank you. I'll inspect the walls, so could you make sure the stage is in order? Sure. The stage. Have I not been paying attention, or do I not know what they mean by stage? Is this like a performance stage? The cloth wavers exquisitely in the wind. No problems here. Alright. That's good to hear. Some of the paint is worn off. It could use a fresh coat. I see. Alright. There is a small hole in the floor. That can't be good. Yeah, no, that does not. At this elevation, I would say no. That does not sound very good at all. Oh, I forgot. Now that I'm actually in MSQ areas and stuff, I want to go in and turn on... There we go. If I've understood it correctly, it limits what I can see other people typing in chat and stuff as well. I just really do not want to be fucking spoiled. Alright. Any problems? The floor and the paint. I'll have to fix them the next time I come by. Thank you for checking. You know, it seems odd that I've never met you until now. You wouldn't happen to be the adventurer sent by the students of Baldician, would you? Yes, I am. You are, and here I was delegating you menial tasks. If I had known, I've always admired travelers like you. You see, I was studying to be a dancer under Mistress Nashmera at one time. I wanted to see the realm as I traveled for performances. Maybe I still can. Not as a dancer, of course, but as an alchemist. Oh, but we should hurry back to the great work. I don't want to cause any more troubles than I already have. Oh, yeah. I mean, could be both a dancer and an alchemist if you wanted to. I know I am, so that shouldn't be any problem. No, I haven't fought these guys. I get caught up doing fetch quests, and I'm doing no fighting. I just want to feel the satisfaction. They have to have changed that, by the way. Before, when you hit the last of the two in a combo, if you do this and then wielding thrust is available, you had to nail the positional for this one to turn into the other attack. What the fuck is it called? But they must have changed that, because now I don't need to do any positionals and I always get let's see, Raiden thrust, that's what it's called. They must have changed that, right? Draconian fire. Grants Draconian Fire if Fang and Claw is executed following wheeling thrust, or vice versa. Ah, I see. Alright. So instead what it does, it just grants you this little buff that allows you to do Raiden. Okay, so they have changed that. Alright. I mean, you will see no complaints from me at all. Man, it sucked whenever you couldn't, for whatever reason, get the last positional in, and you've used all of your true norths because you're facing an enemy alone or something, and then you're just like, well, I guess I won't get all of my damage in this combo. How fun. I really like the change, I really do. I mean, you should obviously still try your best to do the positionals, but it's nice that it doesn't break the combo in a way, no matter if you get them or not. Instead, you only deal less DPS, but I mean, that is better. There we go. Shalamook, my man. There you are. I heard you helped my colleague with her stage inspection while you were out. It's greatly appreciated. She really looks up to your kind, you know. She lost her chance to become a dancer due to an unfortunate injury, and now she's working to heal the sick and injured as an alchemist. She was so happy to meet you, as am I. Here, a token of our thanks. Now see, this is a token of gratitude. This is a reward. An ether current. Man, that other elephant person, I forgot what they're called. Give a shit. What do you mean? Alright. Here's this kid again. Here are our Hamsa. So if the creature... Wait, these are the fucking dodo birds. Have we not seen them already? Or maybe they're reskinned or something? I wanna say I've seen these before, but sure. If the creatures... If I would have just read the next sentence, I would have found out that yes, indeed, that is the case. If the creatures look familiar, it is because they are close kin to your Eorzean dodos. Well, there you go. Hamsa have long been kept as livestock in Thavnair, and many a hatchery may be found here. Alas, the largest of these was recently razed by monsters from the tower. On account of said hatchery being situated near the tower, the Radiant host repurposed its remnants as an outpost. That is where my errand takes me, and your own destination is but a stone's throw away. If you have no objections, let us first make for the outpost. We set forth at your word. That's it. You ready? Then let us depart. You need only ride and relax. My bird and I will take the lead, and yours to follow. Let's travel. What in the... How am I sitting on this thing, dude? What? This looks so stupid. Alright. Let's go. Well, wait, what is it? Let us be off. If you haven't... That spectacular formation stretching over the water is... Fuck! This sword Legend holds is wielded by... I can't read this fast! Stop! I am too dumb. Let us be off. If you haven't ridden dodos before, be warned that they have a wobbling gait. Yeah, so I see. That spectacular formation stretching out over the water is called Kaja, a word which means sword. This sword, Legend holds, was wielded by Manusya against the Mrga before he was cast down at conflict's end. To the left, and requiring no introduction, is the tower. As you can see, it straddles a small isle. Almost there, though the main part of the hatchery is atop the cliff, the outpost itself is on the beach. I think this area is the closest area we've ever been to a tower, right? Often you see them way off in the distance, but this is like... It's like right there! Oh, see, this was the place I visited before. So, technically I didn't have to discover because... Look, I like exploring and I will continue to do it. What is that headpiece? It looks sick. And here we are, manned by the Radiant host. This outpost is our first line of defense against the tower. Well, well, who should it be but young Vashhan? On an errand for the satrap? I am. His Excellency bade me come to collect your report. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women of the Radiant host for their unflagging dedication. We simply do our duty, but we are honored to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. Though we have enjoyed relative peace and calm these past few days, this remains the front line of battle. No place for children. Your predecessor too often traveled alone. It's been, what, 2 years now since you took over? I wonder how the fellow is faring. Like those before him, he went on to represent the satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may now be, I am certain he is well. As for myself, I assure you that all I do of my own volition, and gladly. I pray you do not think ill of His Excellency. Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith in the satrap is unwavering. But still, I worry for you. We would be overcome with sadness if something were to befall you, for you are as a little brother to us all. Take care, do you hear? I will, Nabdeen. Thank you. Their armor pieces, at least the two other dudes, look fucking cool as shit. And who might this be? Not Hanish, by the look of him. Permit me to introduce Zelin Lily of the Eorzean contingent, come to assist in the making of the talisman. from Eorzea, you say. Towers have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what is the situation like? May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn something of value, I believe. Fuck yes, of course. An excellent idea. Given the unprecedented nature of the threat, some of ours are understandably anxious. We would be glad for any tidings you can share. You two, bring Varshan the latest report and answer any questions he may have. Alright. Oh, I thought I picked up 3 new. I was like, what the... Imudi. Ah, I've heard about you. The visitor from Eorzea. Is there anything you can tell us about the Telophor... Why do I have such a hard time pronouncing this word? Telophoroi. We know that they're the ones behind the tower and that they've declared war on the whole world. But why are they doing this? What is it that they want? This we don't understand. What? They want to die and take everyone with them. What madness is this? Well, you can bet that we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight them with everything we have, like our Eorzean and Far Eastern brothers. Hell yes! It occurs to me I have yet to properly introduce our company. We are the Radiant Host, a military order under the Satrap's command. Our duty is to preserve peace in the land, be it patrolling the streets or dealing with heretofore unknown threats such as now. We train hard and admit only capable warriors to our ranks. Even so, we've struggled to contend with the fiends from the tower. Though we succeeded in striking them down on the 2 occasions they came in force, we had to pay a heavy price. What of the towers in Eorzea? Do they likewise spawn monsters? Indeed they do. So it's much the same everywhere. With every nation struggling, we cannot expect calls for outside aid to be answered. Well, not... Well... I guess you're right. Aren't we... No, I guess no, we're not nations aid in any way. Yeah. You wish to know about the tower. To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. This Tower of Zot, as folk have taken to calling it, suddenly appeared where it did on the Isle of Narunair. We're safe from its influence at this distance, but go too far into the water and you'll expose yourself to its corrupting ether. You're a foreigner, aren't you? How are they dealing with the tower in your homeland? Yeah, not that well. Our struggles are not unique. Then our hopes still lie with the talismans. We must keep the monsters contained until they're ready. Alright, and it's back to the kid. I just wanna... Dude, their armor looks really cool. I'm not a big fan of the headpiece, I'll say that though. But the armor... Ooh! Looks really good. Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it was as enlightening for you as it was for them. As a neutral nation and trading hub both, Radzatan ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from abroad. Alas, this stream dried up when trading vessels stopped coming. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone will have been grateful for your account. But come, you had best see to your original errand. As mine will keep me here a while longer, however, I'm afraid I cannot guide you the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward. You need but follow the road east. Upon the Hamza, you will arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together. Till we meet again. Alright. Though the hamster appears to want to return home, it reluctantly offers you its back. Should you become separated from your steed, speak with the radiant beast keeper at the hamster hatchery to mount again. Oh. Yeah. It didn't click until now that this is probably just like the Chocobo Porter. Wait. Where? There! Jesus! I was like, what the fuck? How am I not seeing it? My god, that was a small little... Alright. Giant's Gall Grounds. Alright, so we're gonna get over there and we were going to get some ore. That was called... I immediately thought it was like an actual gland from giants. I was like, god damn, that's fucking savage as fuck. But no. We're just gathering some ore. Do I have to be on the Hamsa specifically, though? It looks so fucking ridiculous. Alright. Well, alright. It would have been... If I would have missed this... Jesus. Alright, let's go. No sooner do you arrive at your destination than the Hamsa dashes off. Yeah, I had to specifically write the Hamsa over here. Alright. Zaina. Hi, this is indeed Giant's Gall Grounds, and I am Zaina. Is there something you require? Give me your ore. Giant's Gall for the alchemists, you say, but of course they shall have it. Yes. They labor tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Nice. Alright. Has a sack of Giant's Gall for you. And I'm assuming he will just give it to me and say there's nothing you need to do in return or beforehand. Oh, you can just take it. Right? Right? Here you are. A sack of the purest Giant's Gall. We always set some aside for our alchemist friends. Nice. When you deliver it, let the good folk of the great work know that we're grateful for their efforts. If they need more, they need but ask. Oh shit. Straight up, it was that easy. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Goddamn, tea is so fucking dangerous for me. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a break because I need to use the restroom. But then, we're gonna deliver this ore! Anyway, Nirana. Welcome back, Zelin. Dare I hope you have the Giant's Gall. You already know I have the Giant's Gall. Come on now. Oh my, such fine specimens. Thank you so much for bringing these. We now have everything we need to make our next prototype. One that should be capable of passing our most rigorous tests. When it is ready, it will be time for the true test. So please take your ease while you can. I will do no such thing. I will rush best I can. Things need to go quickly. Oh man, the Sable Death Mask. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright. What's going to happen? Look
I
at
see our
him.
taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well.
Yeah. The gang is here.
You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and
Damn.
ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea.
While the way he phrased that was... I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, yeah, that's... Yep.
And yet, when spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts?
How do you
There are
mean?
nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As well.
Yes.
Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
You're talking about me? Oh. Stinian. Tick. Bitch! My bitch sense was tingling.
What is it? What did you see?
My little punk ass motherfucker sense was tingling.
Daniel, are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
Ooh.
At long last.
Ooh. Got him. Oh, this music.
Look, we have
So
finally
nice.
created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments. We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Okay, first of all, we all need to collectively just take a moment here, back away, and just accept the truth. That is no warding scale. That is a fucking fire emblem right there, dude. That... So help me God. That is a fucking fire emblem. I can't make jokes while this song is playing in the background because it almost makes me fucking tear up. We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether. Yes, give me the fire emblem.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
Nice.
Thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field. It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective,
Right.
as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
I was gonna say, no offense, but me restraining you? I'm like 25% the size of... No offense, but I'll probably knock you senseless if that's the case. Oh, you needn't ask! That's fucked up! No, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Jesus.
Either way, we are fortunate to have you with us.
Oh, stop it.
Dana, are you certain you wish to do this?
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example.
Nidana is cool as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
We won't let it get
We'll keep an
to
eye
that.
on the place while you're away.
Hell no. Gonna be fine.
Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
I will ready my ASEAN slapper.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
Alrighty. Will this be the first dungeon? Right, I can just take to the shores. Wait, actually? Wait. Yeah, that's right, because it has like a +1 to land speed. It can't go, if you have already +1 to land speed, it won't go above it. But if you have none, it will give you that +1. So I should literally be just using this if I'm going to... Okay, let me see then. Let me assign it to a hotbar. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. Yeah, because this just goes way faster than any other mount. Until we have flying, that is. Then, you know, it doesn't matter. But until then... The Tower of Zot. Alright. Hopefully some proper fighting will begin. This is a rather fine finer boat than I had expected, but I won't complain. All that remains is to board and be on our way. Oh, and if I should become corrupted, do not stay your hand. Of course, I pray it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind, and perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For all our sakes, do not hesitate to do what must be done, whatever that may be. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let's be off. Yes. Damn. Oh no, super creepy music.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now.
That's cool.
It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
Oh, I'm so happy with how I look. I really want to play as a bunny boy because I fucking... A bunny boy, are you kidding me? Fucking adorable. But I just love how my character looks. I just don't want to lose that.
So good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
I hope this holds. That guy look cool.
A few more steps.
Don't overdo it, please. Oh.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can
I
focus
dare
on
not
conducting.
celebrate,
Once
yes.
he's equipped and returned with an
Yet.
entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets. What?
Yeah, I was like, oh, waiting for it! Oh, no, fucking waiting for it! No! Don't do anything to her, please. The fuck? Oh my god, I hate this place. This looks fucking creepy as shit. Oh my god, this sounds creepy as shit. Fuck, I look cool. Fuck, I look cool. Alright. Yeah, thanks. I fucking hate this so much. Look, I am the worst when it comes to the spooks. So, if it's gonna spook me, please don't.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
Come on. Come on, I gotta make it, come on.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid.
You absolute motherfucker. Okay, okay. It might not be too late. She just got in, right? Maybe we... Oh, I want to fuck you up so bad.
Similarities are striking.
I know, right? I swear I've seen Marth hold this very exact piece.
My, such hostility. Never before has my artistry so displeased.
Fuck him up.
My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Patrons of all. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I would be very emotional at this point. And yeah, I just want to learn. What the fuck are you talking about, you fucking crazy person? Oh, look, cool shit.
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Asien.
I mean, not much. You
I
fucking nobody.
inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me.
Right.
Eventually, I was recruited into the Asians and imbued with the former Van Daniel's knowledge and memories. But I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am.
Understandable. Right, I see where you're getting.
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Asian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I
Nice.
have it on good authority. You've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
Alright, just to make sure. He himself, at the very least, he doesn't consider himself to be an Asian, nor does he consider himself to be what he was before he became a sundered Asian. So that's why he's like, fuck both sides, because I'm neither. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an elegant ruin or two, yes? You could say that, sure.
Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
At your service.
Amon. Wait.
Imagine a nation of unbridled
Why do I
prosperity.
recognize that name as hell? Amon.
Every need met, day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
I'm not getting a clear picture in my head though, Amon. I recognize it.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing.
Amon, isn't it one of the bosses of the level 50 Alliance raids? I swear I recognize that so much.
The memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
Okay, that's extremely fucked up, but alright.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation, slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor.
Zand,
And
or
just
whatever it's
as I
called,
had
right?
planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest.
Or Sunday.
An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied. Heed me, Amon.
See, I am, okay, I am on the correct, I don't remember who Amon was, which one of the bosses. My first, the only thing I can come up to in my head is that Amon is the boss that you face that has that extremely sexy hat with a huge plume on top of different colors and stuff. I want to remember that that is Amon, but I could be very, very wrong. But I am correct thus far. With it is one of those bosses at the very least, and yeah, once again, the Emperor Zand or Zande, Zand, I think. Okay, heed me, Amon.
No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war, and so I have come to claim you. For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Van Daniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
I have the hat in my inventory so I can confirm it the second we're out of here.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Optimistic. He's gone? He would be gone, wouldn't he? Alright. Can I at least get out?
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals.
Dude, no, don't say it was too late for her. She was fucking badass.
If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades.
Yeah, that is indeed the conundrum that was on my mind, you absolute fucker.
We shall meet again! Not in one of these mine spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Great. Xenos. Yeah, I had actually forgotten about him until now. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. I despise the feeling of just feeling powerless to affect anything. You absolute motherfucker. Great. I return, but where is Mistress Nidana? Manusia preserved, just when we had succeeded in making the talisman. I must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. Yeah, I will. Well, great. Things are going our ways, aren't they? God damn it. Oh, that's locked in. Ooh, I had completely missed. Alright. Thancred. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? So it was Van Daniel after all. Damn that bastard. I agreed. I'm sure you wanted to do more, but you were right to return here first. We must tread warily lest we endanger Nidana and the other captives. Yeah. Thancred is wearing a grim expression. I mean, when isn't he? Let's be real. First, we must inform everyone of the situation, Nidana's colleagues included. I'll call them together for a gathering. I'll call them together for a gathering, but I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. Alright. Oh, Nidana. Can you answer me this? Though Nidana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? This fucking guy. He's... Me and him? Yeah, we're on the same track here. Yes. Then she can still be saved. Then we must make warding scales, as many as we can. Yes, dude! The prototype works perfectly. This Nidana proved at peril to herself. So let us make more scales, and then she and all those who were taken might be saved. Exactly. As alchemists, this is how we will help win the fight. Boom. My friends, the satrap has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me give you this link pearl that he might personally discuss the production of the warding scales with you. Alright. I mean, that's good, right? And for our Eorzean visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nidana noted your vital contributions to the talisman's creation. This fact came to the satrap's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, he wishes to meet you. I'm fucking famous, dude! In addition to thanking you in person, he would also discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, will you not accompany me to Rud's at Han for an audience with His Excellency? I am very curious to see this Excellency in person. We should be honored, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be to the benefit of all. Big agree. Big agree. Then it is settled. Please come to the gates. Please come to the gates east of the Giant's Gall grounds, and I will show you into the city. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yes. Oh, motherfucker, that dude already has flying. I mean, I did spend all the time of early access till official release just leveling Sage and Reaper to 80. I could have been more efficient with it, but you know. I've spent so much time in Boja. Not just leveling Reaper and Sage, mind you, but you know, to get Gunhilder's Blade the title and to get the Mount Al-Iklil. And when I was leveling every single class from 71 to 80, it was all done in Boja and in Zadnor. Getting Guardian Angel title, dude. It was like, man, yeah, I can't ride my favorite mount, the Al-Iklil, having the mount theme on because I get fucking PTSD from being in Boja so much. I'm like, nope, can't do it. Hell no. I'll write it, but I will not listen to that theme. I get Vietnam flashbacks, dude. It's who? It is rough. I am happy as fuck for getting it. It's literally probably my biggest achievements in the game so far. But goddamn, dude. Alright. All present? Then let us proceed. Oh man, I really want this Drake as well. Oh, I think it's so cool. My little brother has started playing the game, and so he has the refer thingy majig for me. I can't wait until he's subbed long enough so I can get this mount. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. All present? Then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times. Alright. Let's see.
A vast
Dude, I
rock
love these
squats upon
colours.
Thavnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Rud's at Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
Rods at home. But now it's more empty, yeah.
But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Fuck, this place is cool though. Oh, here comes the tea leaves part. It doesn't taste bad. But it always feels like it's going to.
Here we are. Megaduta.
Megaduta. On paper, it doesn't sound like a place like this would look good in-game, where it's just like 1,000 colors mashed into one building, and every single building have these 1,000 different colors mashed together. But it looks fucking cool as shit. Megaduta.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside. Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzatan.
Ahevan.
Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
Stop it, you. But Nidhana, she was taken, yeah.
A regrettable incident indeed.
Dude, I like this so much that the choice really indicates that you're very sad about it, and it is reflected in the character, you know. They look down, and I like that. I like that they're showing in the animations the feelings that you're trying to convey with your choice. I'm a big fan of that.
Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I think not. This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Oh no. I didn't see it. What did I miss? Who is he really? Or where is he
Forgive
heading?
me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be like a VAR3 situation going on? Okay, what? Alright, what am I about to see?
As you wish.
A Havan is a front. Alright.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Yo!
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
This is the dragon Estinian is fucking riding in the Endwalker trailer. Oh my god. That is cool as fuck. God damn it. Alright, I see why Estinian is the one who gets mentioned as the dragoon. I could not tell there was a dragon here. He knew immediately. Oh my god, that's cool. This is the Satra? And for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Vritra of the first brood, sibling to Hreysvelga and Nidhogg.
I didn't even piece that together. What the fuck?
Aye, mine elder brothers, of Midgard Sorma's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Rads at Han had an alliance with the dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years,
Oh, shit.
an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict.
That's cool.
A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn
can
in
imagine.
Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Rads at Han.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
A front.
A charade,
Or
Yes.
charade, yeah.
and one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
"'Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Razatan. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my will.
What? What the f... Okay. So... You're on... So you're not a child, really. You're not even a person. You're just a creation so that the eye can move around and so that you can kind of extend your power elsewhere without actually moving your dragon body, so to speak. All right, that's fucking cool. All right.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
Yes, which I also did.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warmblood.
Oh yeah. No, it's because Estinian cheated and fused with Nidhogg. Yeah. That's why. I'm still the best dragoon, guys. I promise.
From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bare his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Rad's Anan.
I was just gonna say, dude, that we've got a lot of character building to thank for that. Pre-Heaven Sword, Estinian would have just fucked up that kid immediately, dude. Okay, so what's your proposal?
With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence. Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a sure path before me.
Okay.
Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Padelthan and Cartanau, I am told.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but...
'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear.
That I can do. That I can do. I happen to be very proficient with spears.
Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however,
I mean,
that even
yeah.
the 4 of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go, steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems a quick trip back to Charlian is in order.
Right. And that's when I do their...
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
I assume what we're gonna do is like finish this side of the quest line and go over to Charlene, continue their side of the quest line, and when that's done, then we get to proceed forward.
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Rads at Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I am in thy debt.
Alright. That meeting took a rather unexpected turn, but we now have a clear objective ahead of us. Let us rejoin our comrades in Charlian and muster a suitable crew for our foray into the Tower of Zot. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to attune to the Aetheryte here before departing. Unless, of course, you enjoy violent nausea. No. I do not. Wait, so I can get flying... Are you telling me? Wait, what? I did not read into what he said correctly. It seems I thought it meant over here. Come on! Fine. Well, I've already attuned to that one, and I've attuned to that one. Yeah, that's all I can do. Well, shitballs. Alright. World Charlene, it is 1,500, dude. Alright. We are... What is that? Is it unlocking hunts? I guess? I forgot to read. Wait, you have heard of guild ship hunts, yes? They are not so different from the hunts you're familiar with in New York, as I understand it, or whether they're more challenging, but an adventurer of your caliber would never turn down a challenge with you. No, you would not. Pray speak. It's as if my hand moves on its own. Why did I... Oh well. Oh well, I understood what he wanted to get. We're unlocking hunts. In short. And I can't unlock leaves, but because I assume I need to level them up to 81 or something, right? No, wait! No, they don't. There we go. Yeah. I don't really care about whatever you're telling me. It's just gonna be... There we go. Gleaner leaves. When I want to take Gleaner leaves. Nice. Leaves. And we're gonna switch back to Dragoon. And yes, we've come to place a bounty on a beast. By the Scholar. You're Zelen. I was half convinced I'd set the others an impossible task, asking them to find you. The Gleaner's Guild ship has begun posting hunt builds, you see, in the hopes of capable individuals will take up arms to lighten our ever-increasing load. Unfortunately, capable individuals remain the sticking point. Few hailing from our fair police are willing to take up arms, let alone able to stand against the more fearsome specimen. You, however, have the experience and the grit that we need. When I heard that you had arrived on our shores, it was music to my ears. You needn't work for free, of course. We've done our research, and the rewards we offer are as fine as you'll find abroad. The currency we employ is a relic of times when Gleaner was a great deal less figurative, so you may find it somewhat eccentric, but it's as good as Gil here. Speaking of eccentric, it should be noted that the majority of our clients are scholars. You probably won't have heard of half the creatures that send you after, but I find it's best not to worry about that overmuch. Slay beasts, collect samples, trying to think about the long-term effects of touching said samples, and get paid. Simple, no? That being said, I wouldn't dream of throwing you in deep end just yet. Let's have you start off with some junior marks so you can get your feet wet. Boom. Alright. Hunts unlocked. Guild ship hunts now accessible. Nice. You're up and ready to take bills for junior marks from guild ship hunt boards in Old Charlian and Redatan. Defeat the monsters described on the builds and you will be rewarded with tokens that can be exchanged for exclusive items. To exchange tokens for exclusive items, speak with either Jilakshai in Old Charlian or with Wilmetta in Redatan. Oh, there it is. Oh, there. New quests and associate marks will become available from Northaura in Old Charlian upon reaching level 83. Alright, so I just need to level up. Well, let me take a look at how the gear looks. Well, I can't see. Oh, this is where we get the... Wait, it's the same currency. What? Oh, I mean, that's really fucking cool, though. Alright, it's the same. Nice. Naxian cat. That cat looks really fucking cute. Materia fucking X. Holy shit. Alright, Diabolo's wings. Man, I wish you could have accessories on, like, on, if you wanted, because they are really fucking cool. Okay, well, I can't see the gear yet, which is unfortunate, but we'll get there in due time. Alright. Okay, I'm going to take another bathroom break, because once again, tea... I don't know what the fuck if it just has like a separate system which tea just goes straight to the bladder. It's fucking me up, man. Alright, be right back. Alright, I figure we just finished this quest line before we even begin jumping onto the other one. So let's see. Is this where the inn is? It is! It is where the inn is. Alright, great. Then I have a rough estimates. Let's see. We need to enter the door. Right. Enter the main hall, yes please. Alright. Just as I was getting used to balmy Thavner, we're back in chilly Charlin. Take care not to catch your death, eh? We need you for the battles to come. Now then, your investigation here remains, but when that's over, we can take stock of all of the developments and discoveries. Boom. And they will be just that one left. Yeah, look at Great. Alright. This means I get to meet Graha! My baby! Right, the studio. Hop on over there. And there we have Kryl. Alright, great. Other than study, I don't quite remember what our goals with this side of the party was, but we'll find out. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Numenon, Sharlayan's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives of Numenon of Numenon extend deep beneath the surface like the roots of a tree. Yeah, I remember that. It looks fucking cool as hell. The vast halls of the great Gubal library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Any citizen of Sharlayan is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Ishtola and Raha. Raha, that's so adorable once again. To investigate those. Meanwhile, Alisei and Alphino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Sharlayan history or forum policy. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. Yeah, how exciting. I promise you, working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they've found some promising terms. Happy reading! Yay! Reading! Read books in Numenon on the relevant subjects. Man, I wanna swing my lance around and... The title on the spine reads The Story of Sharlayan. I mean, that seems good enough, right? Oh, yeah, let's read that book. Long, long ago, on an island in the Northern Sea, there lived a Rogadin man by the name of Nunkrepf. Why do I recognize that name? Nunkrepf was a student of astrology, and he divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. Right, he was one of those who vouched to do intervene, if I remember correctly. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for that imperiled realm. Fucking Noah's Ark. The flood arrived as foretold, and to their horror, the strangely churning waters drove the people towards the ocean. It was there, however, that Nunkrepf's crew hauled them aboard his ark, but the danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Nunkrepf wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety atop Abalathia's spine. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled here alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Nunkrepf gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the ark to those reddened peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time, it became the city of Charleon we live in to this day. Oh, that's fucking cool, actually. Holy shit. Red-covered book. Roads of Old, the Colony. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravanian hinterlands, a Charlean colony once thrived. This settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the ethereal sea in the year 1311 of the 6th astral era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Charleans. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what had become a flourishing town as an official Charlean colony. Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Charleon, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subjects of the motherland. In response, some Charlean inhabitants, if pressed for a name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Great Exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it yet another name, Idleshire. The following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent features of Idleshire. This book does not appear to contain additional information on the Forum or cover the history of the Charlean motherland in greater detail. Alright. Well, I'll just take them as they come, I suppose. Oh boy. There will be a lot of reading now, won't it? Come on! Have I even had a single mission where I fought anything? I just want to punch stuff. Come on. Blue-covered book. An Introduction to the Heavens. Have you ever gazed at the skies above and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I speak not of shifting cloud patterns, but of the vastness beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry of the night. Some think the dome above us to be a finite space, yet amongst the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of a boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, this heavenly sea remains an unreachable, unknowable destination. There are few indeed who can explain in satisfactory detail why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It was the technologists of Alag who came closest to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamud and sought to expand beyond our earthbound existence. Having read of their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that the eternal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past? That their positions continue to shift almost imperceptibly but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further and further apart, and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? This book is on the wrong subject. Search for the works which contain details on the Forum or mention the history of Charleon. Oh, come on, buddy! I'm getting into it now. All of it's interesting. Well-worn manual. Forever 20 Summers. My beloved seekers of knowledge, have you ever put learning before your health and neglected to feed and rest your body as you should? I, too, once engaged in such foolish practices. But one night, engrossed in philosophical study, I had an epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to reckless abandon, we have so very few years of life in which to achieve our goals. Thus do I share with you this mantra. I am forever 20 summers young. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19 or 23 or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Through mindful, healthy living, will you extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research. Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. In the pages that follow, we will explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from a biological, a theological, and arcane viewpoint. I know this is the wrong subject, but come on. I enjoy reading these things. Now I'm getting into reading these things like I really do. Time-worn tome. Stewards of Wisdom. Alright. Let me just hydrate. During the chaos of the 6th Umbral Calamity, Archon Nunkrep, founder of Sharlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island in the northern Empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Sharlayans took to heart the words of their savior and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other. A nation born from strength of minds rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading. With knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth and expertise could be bartered for wealth in coin. And the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trials and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Sharlayan would live by their founders' teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war and with knowledge deliver the world. Alright, and then we have the final one. Wait! Is there a book in the middle? What? Wait a minute. Wait. What am I missing? Wait, what? I've read everything. Literally, right? Brightly colored book. Red covered book. The colony, we've read that. Leather-bound tome. The voice of a growing city. I might have missed this one actually. In the years which followed the founding of Sharlayan, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the 6th Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Charlian would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus was the Forum as we know it today conceived and created. You have gained a fundamental understanding of Charlian history and the foundation of the Forum. Head outside to the rendezvous point and await your companions. Alright, there we go. There we go. I must have just glossed right past that. Damn. I really enjoyed reading that. That was really fucking cool. I love lore. Alright. Graha! Get over here. There he is. Look at my boy. Sorry, were you waiting long? Not at all, I'll say. Not at all. I wanted to make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphino and Kryl should be along shortly. Hey, Graha. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mentioned the final days specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangentially, ooh, I do not know this word, relevant tomes, if they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare and share our discoveries as we make them. It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read and a ready supply of hot tea. Ooh, that sounds great. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pressures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphino and I were to return to Charlian, we were not to be allowed across the threshold. Dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand this position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day. I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family? Or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlian, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsebard, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavnair. The Elegants founded a city in that fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikori to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the fourth umbral calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the fifth calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Eorzea. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvos under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amoenis. Dude, Final Fantasy XIV has messed me up, dude. They just need to trigger some tunes and my heart just bleeds. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in elegant civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the elegant eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and tradition of Alag. As the last child born with the elegant eye, I was given over to the custody of friends in the students of Baldician, who had me registered as a Sharlayan citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Louisois, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Sharlayans than you might think. Yet, regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn. And with sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such love for this country. You can't do that thing with your ears, Graha. That is unfair. I love you. Oh, my heart melts when his ears are doing the little movements. Graha. This is exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Hear, hear. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Yeah, there's that. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Ellen. More company should be arriving any moment now. Oh, you're so precious! Wait at the designated location again. Alright, I will do so. We've returned with our selections. Although I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed, Mistress Kryle has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days come from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amaroth firsthand, and fear I may be overlooking critical details. That is a very fair point, actually, yeah. My thanks. Now where to begin? It was fucked up. Oh, sorry, that wasn't... You didn't ask anything, right? First things first. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? A complete destabilization destabilization of creation magics. Primals of unrivaled power were summoned from the ether. The worst kind of phenomena you can imagine. No, I remember specifically. The creation magics were starting to be fucked up. I remember that very specifically, yeah. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. Yeah, exactly. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing their powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, these techniques were not preserved, they were passed on. Y'shtola surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? Alphino, you can answer this one. The entire star was engulfed by disaster all at once. They say it began with a keening sound from the land itself. Oh, I actually don't remember this. I wanna try to say... No. It wasn't just engulfed in disaster all at once. It built up, it did. So I wanna say it began with a keening sound from the land itself. Ah yes, the Amarotanes spoke of it, didn't they? We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were into the midst of the madness. But it seems that each and every one of the catastrophes was preceded by this ominous noise. Eventually it resounded all across the star, and not even Amaroth was spared. So the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive, probably quite loud. A noise. I will make a mental note of remembering noise, in case we hear something fucked up down the line of this expansion. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's mammoths and ask after any books which make mention of such a sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? Well, it was the summoning of a primal, wasn't it? Yeah. They summoned Zodiark. Yes, Zodiark was to save them. Yes! Oh, I remember! I am still with it. I still... oh, this is nice. They're like, have you been fucking keeping up with the lore we've been telling you? Have you fucking been reading? Paying attention to the story? Yes. Yes, I have. Yes, with Elidibus serving as his heart. So many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls they intended to render unto Zodiark, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Yeah. Or Might have, had Vinat and her followers not manifested their opposition in the form of Hydaelyn. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. Nailed it! With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telephoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing the final days. We've seen what they're doing with those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech? A convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash? Yeah, that's the fucking fucked up part with Fan Daniel seeming to be fucking crazy, dude. I can't get a read on what his goals are. And Xenos is also fucking batshit crazy, so I can't really tell what the fuck is... Where are they heading? I don't know. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? We should keep an eye out for Ishtola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. Wait at the designated location once more. Alright. I can do that. I can do that. Hey, there she is. I was going to say best cat. Well, yeah, no, yeah. She's best cat girl and he's best cat boy. Yeah, there we go. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Urian J learned of the source's reflections from the Gerun oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Gubal Library. Right. 'Tis even less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they Archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yes. Yet when you confronted Master Fortunato with knowledge of the Telephoroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were truly upon us, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. I wholeheartedly agree. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Look, I am a fighter firsthand. That's all I'm saying. I love both Scholar and Sage. Those are my favorite healers so far. And they're all studious classes. But listen, I'm a Dragoon main. You labor what feels like an age as Ishtola's research assistant. Okay. That's fucked up. Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Oh, yes, I was. Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a Mamet at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Yay. Boots that I'm not going to equip because they are worst eye level, so I'm gonna do this. Desynth! Pop. Alright. Alice. Alice appears in a desperate need of a study break. Yeah, you and me both. Out of this group, I feel like I can relate the most to Alice because she, just like I, preferred to be more of the, action with hands over studying. Oh, let me just do this real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Bunny boy. It's when I see this that it makes me like, but maybe I should change to a bunny boy. My whole point with my character is I wanted him to look mad. I wanted him to look angry. I was really going for the... When I created the character, as I started my first, play of Final Fantasy XIV, in A Realm Reborn, I knew 100% I wanted to pick Dragoon because I am a Dragoon slut. I have always loved Dragoons in previous appearances of games, and the picture perfect Dragoon in my head has always been Kane Hyde from Final Fantasy IV. And so that was kind of what I tried to replicate really with my character. His lips are purple for a reason, I put the makeup detail to be smoky eyes because I wanted to create that feeling of dark around the eyes, and I tried to make his frowns as angry as I could, so he would have a resting bitch face, if you will. And it really worked out. Great. But I just love the Viera. And a bun boy that can also look angry like he does. I'm like, ooh, that makes it difficult, dude. Because I really want to play a bun boy, I really do. But I really like my character as is. But bun boy, We'll see. I'd have to play around in the character creation setup a little bit and just play around and see if I would find a good bun boy appearance. But I don't know if I will be able to make the change. I'm so invested, if you will, with this character and how he looks. We'll see. It's on the agenda to at least take a look, at the very least. Ready for a tea break? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You and me both, I'll say. You know the last stand down in harbor, down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. Now, Alice, I will just say, I drink tea, not coffee. I have never gotten around to like the taste of coffee. I could probably drink coffee if that was all there was and I desperately needed the caffeine. But I would honestly probably still prefer not to drink it because I'm just not a fan. But tea, however, ooh, tea. Now, that's where the good shit is at. Ooh. Hot tea, cold tea. I mean, I prefer hot tea, definitely. But even cold tea. If I'm ever going to drink a coffee, it's going to be a Starbucks fucking frappuccini, macchiato, latticini, extra whipped cream, extra squirts of all the good sauces and all that stuff. Basically to the point that it doesn't taste like coffee. So, you know. As busy as ever, I seem. How very Charlian that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Teleforoi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Alice is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Alice behind by entering a different area, putting too much distance, speaking with her, and selecting the option to buy away. If you wish to have Alice accompany, you can return and speak with her at the original location. Got it. I really like this, that we can run around with NPCs like this and have them in our multi-mount mounts. That is fucking amazing, honestly. Whoa, what is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. We were simply wondering if you knew of the Teleforoi. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear, and... Wait, you're at that house level your girl, aren't you? And this man with you is obviously a foreigner. I'd heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are giving truth to the rumor. Bitch, what the fuck are you saying? Excuse me? Our barbaric whims? I'll thank you to leave me be. I've naught to say to the likes of you. Bitch. You better fucking watch yourself, or I am going to fuck you up. Don't you ever talk to me or my child like that ever again. Is that alright? You got that? Peron dear. I will end you. Our barbaric whims. Okay, maybe threatening him isn't the best response to kind of... I would just feed into... Shut up. Well, I must apologize. 'Twas foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, Selin. Fucking roasted the shit out of him. Fucking punk ass bitch. Fucking stupid ass motherfucker. Goddamn fucking... If it was not for the laws of this land, I would kill you. But not because of barbaric whims, because of a very well thought out. Fuck. Shit. Can't do anything. It will just prove him right. Hildice. Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Teleforoi and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't young Miss Levelier, My apologies, but I work in the offices of the Forum, and if word reached Master Fortunato that I was helping you... I see. We're sorry to have bothered you. Man, that's fucked up, dude. Everybody's just like... Oh, wait, you're Alice Levelier. Zip, can't say shit. I'm sorry. Dickon. I feel like it's too low hanging of a fruit to make any sort of pun or joke here, so... What's up, Dickon? I see you're standing tall and proud, Dickon. Welcome, sir. What can I offer you today? Why am I such a fucking child? Oh. Wait, is that Mistress Alice I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of The Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion in between lessons at the studio. Oh, did you? That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eorsia, but then you never came back. Lately there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything alright at home? It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Levelier. No matter how discreet Master Fortunato may have been, news of your family's doing never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions, and only Charlian has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there were more I could do to help. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? Oh, to me, yeah. Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. Oh my god. My Astro Glam is literally a barista. Yes! Yes, I am so prepared for this. Are you kidding me? We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might just get the answers you're looking for. Dude, I have a glam for this very specific thing. That's so fucking amazing. Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think? Dude, I have prepared for this moment. Yes, me. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes needs to go. The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. Alright? The omelette is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers. Behind them, you should see a Mikori gentleman. he ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask again and I'll explain again. Just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck. Alright, I need to switch to Astro for 100%. There's no way. Are you kidding me? Yes! Look at this, dude! I am ready! I am ready for this. 100%. Hello, may I take your order? Now you might say this doesn't really fit. I'd agree. I'd agree. It probably looks a little better. No, not wiser. Like just this. But I have made it a point that this is going to be on always 100% of the time. My headcanon being that, you know, well, look, he already has a scarred up face and different colored eyes, and I've always tried to have like an eye patch or something covering his eye, and when I saw that this one was in the game, I worked my ass off to make sure I could always have this on to kind of cover that eye, and so I kind of wanted it to be a piece of him. But dude, yeah. So this is a piece of him, is how I imagine it in my headcanon. Let's go serve some tables, dude. I'm fucking so excited. Yes, this is what I'm here for. Mikoti gentleman. No, actually, this is the group with that wanted the tea. Let me do this. Oh, okay. Oh, my tea set. Lovely, thank you. The Telefu? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. No, that's not. The omelette. Ah, finally. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in, no time to waste. Ooh! Damn! That's good. I'm so fucking happy that I had a glam like this ready to go. Fuck yes, this is perfect. What? The Telephoroi? Ah yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. Well, these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood. Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. What the fuck did you say to me? I'll fucking draw the Dark Magician right here and right now. What the fuck? Yeah. I'll fucking play Dark Magician in attack mode. You how dare you? Alright. Smitu Tia. Smitu. What an adorable name. Smitu. Urbane banter with a smile. The oven-baked lobster. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. Excuse my pet just standing on top of the food tray though. The final days? This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner. Yeah, I'm glad my character is saying what I'm thinking. I was like, what the fuck is a gleaner? You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlian. Priceless books, unusual live specimens, and so forth. So, named for those folk who trailed after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Telephoroi make good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbor and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all days. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. I see. Alright. Where is it? Let me just excuse the mess my dog made here. There we go. Alright. This was so fun that I could... Oh, this was great. I'm so happy I had this available. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Interesting. Seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. Dickon is... No, I don't want to. It's too easy. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. Oh, thank you, Alice. But let's enjoy our drink somewhere else, shall we? Be behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. I would love that, Alice. And I want to tell myself that the reason I got such a good praise was because I even dressed the part, you know what I mean? Of course, well, I mean... Hi, Alice. I will switch to Dragoon now, however. I want the experience on this class. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Alice. Oh, look at her. She's dangling her feet. I feel bad for you, Alice.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Gleaners? Or was it gleamers?
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthus. We fucking do.
A vast complex
Yeah.
beneath the island.
I see.
Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Yeah, that
I
is
think
exactly
they're the
what I
ones
heard.
we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum.
I see where you're getting, Elsie.
If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Yeah, for sure. Come on, let's spring to action. You and me, Elsie. We're the ones who prefer action over reading and studying and thinking and talking. Preferred. I'm not saying, you know, me and my barbaric whims always take precedence. I'm just saying that is my preference, is all. Alice is excited to share your revelations. We should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Numenon and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back. I see. I'll go on ahead. You go visit Master Dickon and you catch up when you're done. What is that quest? Sights of the End. It's not an ether current, is it? No, I don't think so. I'm not quite sure what it could be, actually. Beg pardon, good sir. I could scarce help but notice that sightseeing log on your person. You wouldn't happen to be the adventurer my niece wrote about, would you? Oh, I've done literally nothing when it comes to the sightseeing logs, but I've unlocked them. Ah, so it is you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Babeth Ironheart, Millith's aunt and seasoned explorer. Be a dear and hand me that log of yours. Millith told me all about how she helped you embark on explorations of your own, so it's only right that I share with you some wisdom of my own. Alright, let me see here. Ooh, I can't forget to mention that. And done. You should be all set there. I've jotted down everything I've heard about the most remarkable vistas the realm has to offer. Of course, a few notes I've shared are not more than rumors, some describing locales so fantastical that I can barely believe they exist. But as I always say, the true joy of exploration lies not in the destination but in the journey. So go forth, dear, and see what sort of journey these hints take you on. That sightseeing log of yours won't fill itself, you know. Alright, well there we go. Endwalker entries have been added to your sightseeing log. You must be level 80 or above to record Endwalker vistas. Travel to the location indicated and fulfill the necessary conditions, and you will complete the entry for that vista, earning experience points in the process. Use your wits and the notes provided by Babeth to identify these stunning sights and the proper way to appreciate them, and see Thavnair, Charlene, and beyond as only the greatest explorers have seen them. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, Carl. I'm back. Sorry for the delay there. Welcome back, Selin. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo, it certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Ishtola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Zelin and Alisay learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telephoroi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. If we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Anything would be better than burying my head in another dusty book. I understand not everyone is the studious type. Consider this a welcome change of pace then. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. Graha, you can do whatever you want, always, because you are perfect and you never make mistakes, so I'm fine. I may join you later. No, wait, you're staying behind! No! I take back what I said. You can do all but that. Come on. No? I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. Oh, I love that. Raha. Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Follow Alice and try not to fall behind. Alice sets off at a brisk walk. I like this, I really do. But it's the infamous curse of I walk. My walk is... No, it's not! Even my ordinary walk. Really should move on. Interesting. Now we're on. Now we run. Alright then. Keep to the path. Straight ahead. Girl. I could break your ankles if I wanted to. No! You didn't see that. I thought I was going to go down in the river. Yeah. I was just showing off what, you know, every other dragoon does with their elusive jump, which is... Fuck. The Rostra. Not far now. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. Oh, they're talking about... Yeah, I've attuned to everything already, dude. Alright, so we're going to the new area, Labyrinthos. Is that just like a town, or is it... Because it might be like an outside area, considering they said there's a lot of living subjects there and stuff like that, right? That could be potential mobs. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go. Let's go.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves, and this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Labyrinthos. Dude, this is so fucking cool. Yo, this is badass.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
Yeah,
But
to
I
say that
assure you
again.
that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma.
That's fucking awesome. What the fuck?
It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
I want to be able to have one of those backpacks. That looks cool.
Judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Sounds like a plan. Cryle?
Did you
Talk
call
to
to
me.
me just now?
No.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Yeah, this is totally what I said. Yes, because there's even a fate here. That's so cool. That is so fucking cool. I'm just going to scrape the last of my cheese. The music. What is this music, dude? I gotta take time to just appreciate the music. Fuck, this is cool. All right. Yo. Wow. Dude, they never cease to amaze me. Holy shit. What a vista, dude. Cool. That's really fucking cool. Well, right off the bat, I know what I want to do. I wonder if I should replace the randomized mount to... No. I'll still have the randomized, but I'm going to also place the bike there. Just because if I'm doing ether currents, then that's what it means. It means I don't have flying yet, and then that means I want to go as fast as possible, and that is what the bike does. East. I'm right. I will do quest later. I will first pick up every single ether current that I can. This is so fucking cool. Holy shit, that is a big ass troll. Northeast. Oh, it was an AoE. I was like, what the fuck was that? No, I'm not a part of this. Leave me. Fuck. Northwest. It's 100% at the top of this, right? No? It's somewhere here. No, it's somewhere up there. Yeah, 100%. This time the 100% is 100%. See? Looks like I'm gonna have to kill some trolls. Get out of here, you little rascal! Ooh! I was meaning to look because I got 2 bardings that were that was new companion, and I wanted to take a look how to see how they look like. I got Reveler's barding, which I think is the one I want to keep. Oh, it looks so fucking good, but it doesn't. No, but it doesn't really match with the rest, honestly. We have Shinryu, that one is cool, but it doesn't match. And then Lunar. Oh! That is fucking adorable. Are you kidding me? That is so fucking cute. I'm dead. That is adorable. Yes, you are going to have the Lunar barding for sure. Let me see. Reveler's barding. It's a clean looking barding though. It's a really clean looking barding. That one is cool as well. Well, Lunar was the new one. Oh, that's pretty. And it has a bow tie. My heart. That's a really pretty barding. I'm such a big fan of the glows of that one. Let's see. Reveler. matches so well with more glowy bits. This was adorable though. This was absolutely adorable. Yes, you are going to have that one. For sure. Alright, that's great. Now let's go fuck up some trolls. Right and thrust. There we go. Two maimers doing their job. Alright, next one. South. Dude, I think I can... not everyone, but I think I can... This one, for sure, I'm going to be able to hit. You know what I mean? Ooh. Let's just discover this place. There we go. Okay, discovered. Because it doesn't point... No, it's saying... entirely south. This theme is really fucking charming. Alright, there we go. Attuning. Nice. Itchy nose. I'm having the most itches ever. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Southwest. Southwest, you say? I don't think... Unless this takes you down there? These are like elevators? We'll go around. And I'll go back and take a look. To see. It's currently telling me north, west. Oh, yeah. Could be the closest one. Oh, wait. It takes stop. No, it doesn't. Through the cave. Oh, this is really cool. Whoa, this is a large opening. I'm just barreling through on my fucking motorcycle, dude. Holy shit. Not gonna lie, this creeps me out. This actually creeps me out. Alright, I'm gonna make a right turn here. Pop one of these bad boys. Northeast, that's still over there. Yeah. Let me just... Ooh. I assume they're gonna be like, nope, this is locked. You can't go here. Yes! There we go, dude. There we go. Dude, I can just go through everything. No, this is where it takes stop. Fuck. Okay, but maybe I can get that one. That was to the north of my... To the north. Mayhaps I can take the one to the north. Alright, let's see. Either compass. Let's spam the shit out of it. To the east. Is it here? Leave me alone. I'm being attacked by onions. Okay, no, that one is... Wait, it said to the east. Wait, did I 100% missed one in here, I think. Northwest. Okay, no. No, that's not. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Leave me alone, you fucking onions. Oh, there we go. East. Hello? Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Jesus, I almost died. What the fuck? Alright, what should say southeast? At least I know where. But man, do I feel dumb. Sayonara. I am so jealous. But also, I enjoy having this this progress of getting all the ether currents before you get flying, because when you do get flying, it's going to feel so rewarding. Northeast. I wonder. I assume it's gonna be on that side, right? It has to be. There's no way I drove through the section that had it. That would suck. Northwest. Don't do it. No. No. Don't do it. Please stop. Please no. Don't. Are you a dead ass? I drove through the section that had the ether current and still missed it. How? What is right there? Yep. Alright. That feels great. And then it's hella to the west, meaning I can't do it. There wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm going to go to this side next. Yeah, exploration goes first before everything else. I didn't need to jump off my bike. I don't know why I did that. Alright, there we go. Gather information in Upper Aquintos. They can wait for a little bit. I feel. I mean, there's no rush here. We don't have a time to. Well, you know, the end of the world and all that. But besides that, you know what I mean. There's nothing at all. Here we go, and I'm going to cover the west side. So I'm assuming it's like the middle part and the lower part. The center and south. edges of the corners. Or we don't get to explore anything at all on this side because it doesn't seem like... I can't go in, or can we? Nope. No, no, wasn't much to do here. I assume, yeah, no, it's not gonna. That would have. Hey, you're not gonna see me not try at least. No. Look, I have to try. If I don't try, it's gonna eat me from the inside out, dude. This is such a charming thing. Alright, Dobbin. You wanna know what I'm doing? Hauling books. And ore. And fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion? Your exchange with Dublin has taught you about taking stock in Labyrinthos. Good. TV. Let me think. The Rhea seeds should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, Snurbbleberry 1060. Were they 1061? My head feel like it's stuffed with Moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Kurthan carrots for the Gurabanian carrots? What then? What then? Think of the children! Your exchange with Teve has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. Aranville. You here to help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of a gleaner and I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. I have a pack of marmots running loose. Your exchange with Aranville has taught you about exhausted gleaners. Right. Yeah, but what it does seem to say is that the gleaners themselves don't really know why this is happening, just that it's happening. And in Luxelin, what tells us the gleaners have to tell? Did I stand there and take notes? That's fucking adorable. I was like, yes. You're exhausted, you said. Crashed in a pile of crates. So this grand operation began without warning. And for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right, the Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. We would do well to learn more of what, specifically, the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game selling, I have an idea. I went down. That's adorable. Didn't one of the Gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. I like the way you think, Ryle. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this Gleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting! Alright. I am perfectly content with that. you wish to help me find the marmots. I have nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. Me, big help. The name is Erenville, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For a mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack. Gently, of course. I can't tell if this is a boy or a girl, Viera. I think they look very androgynous, but my god, do they look fucking cute as hell. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out here that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot. Or you. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Oh, thank I got the big part. Yeah, fuck you as well, Erenville. Good luck. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's how you're gonna play it, huh? Yeah. Just believe. Beep, 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 beep. A chirp. Caca! Why do I not? Oh my god. I'm choking on my own saliva. A chirping is a bird noise, isn't it? But I don't remember which bird noise. Caca! Caca! It's one of the two. And then... That's a squeak, right? Barely have you ready to sack when the grizzled mouse scampers off into the underbrush. Motherfucker. Did this bitch just ran off on me? What the heck? Not cool. Okay. Alright. Bitch! Squee! Rat sack. Wait, rat? I thought it was a mouse. The rodent nimbly evades your grasp before once more disappear. Before once more disappearing into the trees. I'm telling you, it was because I used the rat bag. It's a mouse. The mouse bag. It would be in the most inconvenient place, right? Oh, apparently not. Okay. Wait, what? Excuse-moi? Oh. Oh, I was looking for the... Chirp. Why... Wee wee. The mouse became French. Okay, I need to stop this. I'm just adding weird layers to this fucking mouse at this point. More prepared for its speed this time. You succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. Got him! Got him! Nice. Fucking nice. This is what I'm talking about right here, dude. Alright. Great. We got the... Hell no, I don't want to fuck around with those trolls. There we go. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Aaronville. Fucking got him. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. So while these... Well, they were out catching 3 of them. I caught 1. Well, at least that's all of them. Ah, there's the odd marmot out. We'd hear a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Why the authority in charge of Labyrinthus, now and in perpetuity? The same officials who've had us working day and night of late. The honorable members of the Forum. Who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, Zelen. Is this the Gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Fuck yes it is. Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk anyway? I am Kryl of the Students of Baldesia. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try again. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? I want whatever outfit he has. I want whatever outfit they have. Or if it's an accessory, because I want to be able to walk around with a backpack like that. That's super cool. Anyway, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. You've done plenty as is. Thank you. Did you learn anything new from your friend here? So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered when the operation was begun, the Forum contacted the Gleaners' guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telophori made their shilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Yeah, I agree. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. Ah, I see, yeah. And the Telophorois declaration was what set it all in motion. It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archaeon? From there, we can reach the lower... Oh no. Kryl, what's wrong? What's fucking happening, dude? I'm fine. Truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. No, you heard a voice earlier! What is happening?! Nothing that will stop me from soldering on. Let's be about it then. Dude, this music never plays if nothing is going on. Everybody just stop in your tracks for a minute. Listen to the theme that's being played. Something mysterious is happening. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaeon. We follow the path east, through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse, or marmot, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. I wanna see, now it's turned to night. I wanna see how it looks. Are they even... This is so fucking cool. Alright, I don't know, I heard footsteps. Okay, let's see. Boom. There we go. We gotta get that Chocobo Keep. Thank you. Oh, they should be right. Yeah, there we go. Behold the Archaeon. As Numenon serves as Sharlayon's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archaeon contains a physical history of Sharlayon's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Alfred did that. Alfred was gazing into the Archaeon with an appraising look. Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian. Let's. Alright, I think I can sit back. I have another... Oh, the gemstone trader! That's what that little exclamation bar... You now have access to this regions. Yes, and you do fades. So, yeah, it's the same as it was in Shadowbringers Norvent. Alright. Okay, custodian. Greetings. We are here to peruse the Archaeon's vaults. Peruse? You're clearly not gleaners, then. May I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldician, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Not us, then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. At that time it will be too late. We're so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for the moment, shall we? Students of Baldician. You gonna snitch on us, you fucking... I don't like the way you said that in a way that we couldn't hear you. So I don't actually know what you said, but I know. We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. It is likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Alright, speak to people outside the Archaeon. Bemused student. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the Archaeon, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere. But it was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Squeal, squeal! Oddest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archaeon is open again. Bone-weary worker. What's that? Take you down on the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now have I finally found a spare moment to rest. I did see a gleaner fellow heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack, engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. Maybe. Thank you for this hot tip. Alright, let's see. Come on. It's totally doable, dude. 100%. Just gotta find that perfect sweet spot of an angle. Come on. I know, I can see it, I can feel it. Come on! Okay, what if I just... No, a little faster. Didn't feel as satisfying because I had to take another route. God damn it. Oh, not there. Yeah, hello? It is down there, isn't it? Yeah, it 100% is. Wait, it's not. Oh, it's... Oh, I can just drive up here. Okay. Oh, it's Aaronville! Quite. You'll frighten it away. Aaronville, it's me! Yeah, boy! Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The Cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. Cloudkin. You wish to help me with this too? Spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green and its cry a distinctive caw. Caw! See, a caw, not a chirp. That was a caw. There we go. Single it out and shoot it with the sleeping dart. Jesus! Fucking snipe the fucker. Okay. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. Green Feathered, I heard the name, right? Search your surroundings for the hornbill. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the hornbill and use the blowgun with left mouse click. Oh, okay, I just need to see. Cool. Okay, so it's this one. What? Okay. I thought that was close to a caw. The other one did a coo. This one does caw, and that's oh, that's... I get it. Yeah. Now I get it. You see 2 of the same birds, but only one is cawing, but the other one is of the right color, so you just shoot the one with the right color. Well, there we go. Fucking sniped. Fuck yeah, dude.
A fair shot.
Their voice is beautiful.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
Grass got some competition, I'm just saying. Who am I kidding? No, he does not. Nobody even comes close to Graf.
There you are. Any new revelations?
Green birds go caca.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
Shit, that was literally what he said. Yes, that is true.
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Below? What?
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers hand-picked by the Forum.
My theory so far is that Charlene knows the world is fucked one way or another, and what they're trying to do now is trying to make sure that Charlene, being the greatest of minds, have everything needed to just endure the fucking apocalypse, and when all is turned to ash and ruin, they can come out of hiding with everything needed to repopulate both flora and fauna alike, so that they, the greatest of minds, the ones most needed of protecting, so to speak, can kind of kickstart the world again. That is my theory, the way I'm hypothesizing their motives at the very least. But I'm interested to see how this plays out.
The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
That goes hand in hand with my theory that they are, in some way or another, knowing that the end is arriving, but they are doing their best so that when the planet has been fucked, they can come up with ways to kind of get it going again. There you go. Comparatively hardy species, able to endure harsh climates, apocalypse, where they may be. And among them are species known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water. So far, it's feeding into my theory, which is good. I mean, it's not good. I mean, what the fuck, Charlene?
That way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans.
Fuck me, you're beautiful. Holy shit, look at those eyes. My god, that hair.
Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Nah. Your
Perhaps
company
you
is
might reward us
reward
after a
enough.
fashion, then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels.
Okay,
And
sure.
seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift.
Send them down separately.
I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
I thought she was gonna take. Fuck. Although.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos.
Yep. I've been there.
While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Thank you. All right.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. So we're going. Oh yeah. All right. So we're going. We're going down. Back there. All right. I'm going to turn in this quest and then I'm probably gonna end my recording because I'm getting really fucking tired actually. I've been up since early. This must be it, the entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we will need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Complete! Oh. Great! Oh. It's gonna end the recording here. Alright. This has been my second stream / recording. And I'm still learning how the fuck I edit videos. That is way more complicated than I thought it would be. But it's gonna be fun to see if I can't learn how to do that. Alright. Well, that's pretty much it for me. So, bye!